What's up, Jimmy?
What's up?
Man, another Wednesday night, another coaches players live show, and you just disappeared on us.
Oh yeah. So yeah, this the test run on Instagram didn't work very well. So we're good. We'll just keep it on Facebook and YouTube for now. So
So Instagram did not work.
oh my god, it's like
It-
so technical. Instagram is so weird. Like for it to go live, you have to like go to another tab and open it up and do it. But like I can't do it on the app because I'm running the. It's yeah. Oh well.
it's all good. It's all good. Hey, listen, it's a never-ending experiment with 12 Region Sports.
We're
We are
trying to expand a little bit. So
yeah,
it,
we're just trying to get better. Trying to get better. It's always improvement, and every now and then we fail. Every now and then things don't go our way. But you know what? We keep trying. We keep doing. But as always, thank you guys for joining our Wednesday night Coaches Players Show. Got a great lineup tonight. Coach
yep.
Steve Stonebraker, Danville, and two Boyle County Lady Rebel soccer players.
Yep.
They are, who are they?
Raegan, Britt, and Ellery Taylor, who are
Ellery
district
Taylor.
champions. They just won district tonight, 7-1. So over Gary.
They had a game. They had a game tonight, and I was like, oh no, I was like we scheduled them on a game night, and I was like, this could be really good or really bad, because they hadn't lost a game all year.
Right. Yeah.
They're coming on our show. Like, we haven't covered soccer much, and I was like, man, if they lose tonight, I will feel so bad. but it is what it is. So anyway, yeah, Boyle County Soccer, they're right now currently ranked second in the state, I think it is, and
yep.
They are like top 20 something
top
in
25,
the nation.
Top 25 in the nation.
22nd maybe in the nation, I think it is. Take them glasses off for a minute. Ooh.
Yeah, look, you look better. What's that? What in the world you got behind you, Kenny?
Man, listen. It's top secret, okay? Top secret. But no, I'm gonna just start putting stuff in my background, just random stuff. Like kind of like Where's Waldo, like random, just crazy things to see
like
who picks up on them.
That.
There you go. Jimmy got rid of his lamp, but
Hey,
we got a great show lined up for you, man. As always, below us there on the ticker, you got all of our sponsors. So when you get a chance, always take a time to read those and all the different people that help make this thing go. Up in the top corner there, you'll see another sponsor kind of floating in and out that rotates between some of our main teammates, the starting five, we call them, possibly. So anyway, if you're watching the show, just jump in the comments, let us know what's going on. Let us know where you're watching from. If you got some questions, throw them out there. But always remember, this is a different type of show than the Sunday show. This is coaches and players. Let's keep them kind of respectful. Me and Jimmy's got a new rule on Wednesday nights. Look, we love y'all's interaction. We love the commenting. But if you say something that's disrespectful or out of line, you're probably going to get the hacks.
Cut
out. Just it is what it is, man. We try to do the things the right way. So anyway, let's talk about some of the games we got coming up this week. Coach Stonebraker will be joining us at 9:15. I'll send him the link here shortly. But before then, let's talk about what we got coming up Friday night. And I got some news for you, Jimmy, real quick. Breaking news.
What's the breaking news?
My work has put me on a crew Thursday and Friday. So there's a chance that I might be late to the game Friday night.
Oh, really? So the biggest game have you been wanting to go to for weeks?
All year long, that's all we've talked about, right? Me, anyway, about me getting to go on the hill and kind of tailgating with my guys and all that. Yes, work is putting me on the interstate so I'm hoping that everything plays out like it normally should. But
hey, does that mean I get to drive a 1230 sports truck?
You can if you want to. I've offered that in the past, and you're like, no.
Yeah, it's kind of heavy to do it.
But Tessa might have to take her car, and then I bring the truck. So,
but hey, look here. Look, we got proud supporter of the 12th Region Sports.
That's right, Danville Bowlerama. Real quick, Jimmy, throw it up there. Hey, this Saturday, first time ever, the 12th Region Sports it's a singles shootout. Okay, so if you're on a high school bowling roster it's not really the 12th region, but I think Zach said it's the 8th region.
8th region, yeah.
Or actually, it's all over the state. This is an open tournament to anybody, and it's going to be cool. At Saturday, it starts at 9 a.m., 10 a.m. I think the doors open at 9. Practice starts at 10, and they're going to qualify. The top 8 make it to a tournament style. Boys and girls make it to a tournament style face off. So it's one game at a time, head to head. Winner move on, Jimmy. And these trophies that we got, Zach's got, are 4 foot tall for the winner. 4 foot tall.
Yeah, I've seen some of those pictures today. That's
Man, I'm telling you.
They look nice.
We're excited about this. Hopefully, this becomes something that we do every year. But it's just part of us branching off into, something different. Trying to shine a light on a different sport. So it's new to us. I'll be there doing the interviews and stuff, and but we're gonna give it a shot. So I'm looking forward to it. What is that sound?
I don't know what that sound is, but it's it might be it might be your mic or it might be the background or the internet, but hopefully I think it's
It
good
could
so
be.
far. Yeah.
Yeah. All right then. So let's throw up the intercom there. So we got Mercer at Lexington Catholic, Boyle at Russell, and then the game we've talked about a lot, South Laurel at Pulaski. Big game. That's our Apex game of the week. South Laurel's going to Pulaski. You've got Johnny Hines making his return. I think South Laurel's undefeated. Pulaski's coming off back-to-back losses in a bye week. Jimmy, what are you thinking here? We got a lot of people that are, I've seen some people picking South Laurel to win this by 2 or 3 touchdowns. I find that kind of outrageous.
Yeah, like
Way off.
South Laurel 7-0 coming into this. I believe that is their record, 7-0 coming into this. So, I think this game has been circled on our calendars and it's been circled on, I'm sure, Pulaski County's calendars and even Coach Johnny Hines' calendar over there at South Laurel. So, this is a game. This is a statement game for sure for Pulaski. But it's also a game that I think Pulaski needs to win, in my opinion. Especially on their home turf, coming off the back-to-back losses, and then coming off of a bye week. I think they got to get reset here, going into the last stretch here, going into the postseason. But this is gonna be an interesting game. Like South Laurel, they're 7-0 coming into this game, undefeated, and Pulaski's got something to prove right now, and I think they're going to end up pulling this off.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm Pulaski all the way on this one. I think opposite. I think Pulaski might put South Laurel away. And I just feel like, that's just where I'm feeling that. But South Laurel's not going to be an easy game. I think we've kind of watched Johnny Hines football for a couple of years by doing this, and
yeah,
they're going to throw the ball quite a bit, and let's see. If Pulaski does have a weakness, could it be the secondary? I'm not for sure.
Yeah.
But
possibly, yeah. But for me though, coming into this, I think Pulaski's going to be ready to go. I think Coach is going to have him going. He's going to have him ready to go. Zach's going to do his thing, be ready to shine. So, I think this is a game that will determine the rest of the season for Pulaski for sure.
Yeah. I do think this is a game that they do, like you said. I think it's a game they got to win. They want to win. North Laurel's not. North Laurel's tough too, so it doesn't matter. This whole district is turned into be a super tough district from last year to where they just pretty much running clocked everyone to being one of the best districts in the state of Kentucky.
Yeah.
So Clay at McCurdy Central. That should be a pretty tough game.
That's going to be a game that's a toss-up. That's the toss-up game, and actually, to tell you the truth, that's the game that could decide your the tiebreakers for
yeah.
you and your competitiveness with Chris Hazlett. So
Yeah, I told Chris he's not winning another game the rest of the year. He talks too much crap. You let him win something, and that's all he wants to talk about. All he wants to talk about. So I love you, Chris. You know that. He also got some grippos to Danville this week, and we got I think Somerset says they want some. I'll have to leave that up to Chris to decide. Yeah, Clay McCreary Central. I took McCreary Central just for the record. Guys, take care of business. Don't let me down. Bardstown at Garrett. Webb, Du Bois, however you play at Danville. That's a game that I'm really interested in. You automatically think Danville is the favorite there.
Yeah.
But I mean, Webb, Du Bois is a step up in competition compared to what they face.
They got some athletes that can match up with Danville too as well. So, and they got some speed. So this is a game that going into Danville's next two games, because after this game they got to go to LCA. So these two games will determine where Danville is. Are they competitors, or are they going to compete here in class? Yeah. Was it 2A? It's 2A. Yeah, 2A. Yeah. So this is a game. This is a game I'm circling on right now. Is that Danville game? That's the game I'm going to be watching Friday night as a score update.
Definitely, yeah. It's one of the things we do. We're constantly looking at score updates, and I mean, so yeah. Last couple of weeks we've had some games we're really keeping an eye on, and right now that would be one of the games we're keeping an eye on for sure. North Laurel at Southwestern. That's an interesting game too. We know Southwestern's off to a slow start, 1-6, probably the slowest start they've had in a long time. But I'm eager to see how they match up to North Laurel, because that's going to tell us a little bit about Southwestern, but it's also going to tell us a little bit about North Laurel in that district, which also affects South Laurel and Pulaski. So
right. Well, Kenny, we are joined now by the one and only Coach Stonebraker for the Danville Admirals. Coach, how are you, sir?
I'm doing all right. How about you guys?
Doing pretty good, Coach. You looks you got the visor going right there too.
Mm-hmm. Got the visor rocking.
You don't got no Louisville Cardinals stuff on there, Kenny. So
I know it. Yeah, I was sitting there. I was waiting for the Louisville red. I was like, man, goodness gracious.
Oh, he's in all blue.
Got to support the team. Got to support the team. Coach, thank you for coming on the show, and it's great to have you, man. Let's just jump right into it. Let's talk a little bit about your team this year, dude. I mean, like I said, not many people probably would have expected you guys to be where you're at right now, but just talk a little bit about the process and the players and how the seasons went so far.
Well, I mean, the kids really bought in all the way from, when I took the job and had my first initial meeting with them to what we did in the off season, the weight room program that we had, the culture build that we began at that time. The kids really bought in, and they've worked so hard. And, that's the part of the process that I love so much is getting to work with those guys and getting to see them have success, especially after not having a lot of success the previous two seasons for, a myriad of reasons. But, just being able to buy in and do the work that it takes to have some success, and just really great for all of those guys.
All right, Coach. Hey, listen, let's be honest here. You win everywhere you go. Okay. I mean, I'm going to toot the horn a little bit. You've kind of got a secret remedy of some sort. So I'm not going to ask you for the secret remedy, but I'm just going to ask you, when you come into a program, what's the first thing you do? What's the first thing on your mind when you're coming into Danville and you're like, okay, we're going to rebuild this program? What's the first process for you? What does that look like?
Well, I mean, you got to establish, how things are going to be, and that things are going to be organized, get people to believe that things are going to be better. But it starts with the culture build. That's where it starts. And there's so many things that are a part of culture. We use the word culture sometimes as coaches, and it becomes a generic word the way coaches use it. But there's so many different pieces to culture, and you've got to, especially in the programs that I've been in, you're starting at square one, and that's where it was at Danville. And that's so many places that I've taken over because they've been in, situations that were quite dire. So, it starts with the culture. And part of that's the work ethic. Part of that's the expectation that you got to have for players, and that, you know, you got to have for your staff, and you know, from people that support the program as well.
All right, but a little bit, like I said, I think I'm gonna be honest with you, Coach. I think we knew you were going to Danville a year before it ever happened. I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag. No, I think we were the first ones to know, and you didn't even know. Does that sound? That's bad, ain't it?
Well, I sure didn't know. I'll tell you that. I sure didn't know you're ahead of time. So yeah, you knew then. You definitely knew before me.
We got really good inside sources.
Mm-hmm.
Don Irvin says it's the visor. It's the visor. So
Don Irvin's a great man.
Yeah, very good man. When I first went to DCA to help coach over there, Don Irvin put a spanking or two on us when we first went over there. So that I can remember that. That's my first introduction to Coach Irvin. But he's a good man. But anyway, Coach, really good team. Talk a little bit about your district. What's it look like so far? What do you kind of got coming up? Just a little bit about the district itself and 2A football.
Well, I mean, there's 5 teams in our district, counting ourselves. We've played Washington County as well as Louisville Shawnee. So those are the games that we've played. This Friday night, we'll play WEB Du Bois, which is the newest public school in Jefferson County that's on the Upper West End. And their campus has a lot of bells and whistles. What they don't have is a football facility right now as far as a stadium. So their home games are played on the east end of the county. I think they've played at both Ballard and Wagner this season. And then the 5th team obviously is LCA, which is one of the big dogs in all of Class 2A.
Yeah, LCA is definitely a juggernaut. And I know coaches don't look too far ahead, but you know, that is a game that you kind of circle to just as a measuring stick or to see what type of where you're at as a program. But I mean, year one, man, I know we keep going back to it, and I know you're not one to pat yourself or on the back, but I mean, there's a lot of people that feel like you guys have flipped this thing over in one season. And my thing's always been, all right, let's pump the brakes. Let's not put the pressure too much ahead. But I also saw something today. Louisville basketball player said pressure is a privilege. So talk a little bit about that pressure of, flipping it around and getting the community behind you so quick.
Well, I mean, I don't know that there's pressure there. I'll tell you what pressure is when you take over a program that's lost 46 straight games, and you interviewed with the principal and everybody else but the superintendent, and then you take the job and you meet the superintendent for the first time. And you knew going into this that the school board the previous spring voted 3-2 to keep football. It only lasted one vote. And then the superintendent tells you the first time you meet him, you've got 3 years or the program's going to be cut. That's pressure. That was my first coaching job at age 23. When I took that job, I was the only head coach in the state under the age of 30 at the time. And, that's the most pressure I've ever had, because you end up either having football or not having football by the way you can run the program and your kids perform. So I've never had any more pressure than that. So I put pressure on myself to get our kids ready every game, to win every game, and to try to do everything that I can right from, all the different groups that we want to bring together and have brought together, whether that be the community, whether that be alumni, whether that be parents. I try to do everything the right way. And I think that's one thing that you'll find, talking to people about me is, we do things the right way. There's not a hint of impropriety or anything like that in the way that I've run a program in the past.
All right, Coach. What about, listen, you got some great players over there, a lot of young players too, getting a lot of varsity reps. I guess we go straight to Javian, 1,000-yard rusher, 20 touchdowns. Freshman, got a great football body, but you got more. I mean, you've got Kruver, Moody, Sellers, Ford. I mean, you can just go down the list of a lot of great talent. But talk a little bit about some of your players there, Coach, and how they've bought into the program and doing what they need to do.
Yeah, I mean, we've had, all of our guys have done a great job. They really have. We've got obviously a really good freshman class. We've started, there was a game we started 7 freshmen, I think 2 weeks in a row. Actually, we started 7 freshmen, due to some injuries and things like that. But, we'll start at least 6 Friday night for this week. So, we're kind of back at that number. But, Javian's done a really good job this year. And the thing about, so many of our freshmen, and Javian's included in this, is they don't have a lot of fear. They don't know they're freshmen. They don't play like freshmen. Javian will run the football and he'll move piles even at the size that he's at. So, that's one of the things that he brings to the table. But he's just such a great kid. He's such a hard worker, such a humble young man. Dylan Kruger is as tough as they come, for a freshman. And, he's very mature as a freshman. He's as mature as they come. So, he's been able to handle the quarterback position and, thrown a lot at him, obviously. And, he's responded really well. Braden Ford on the defensive side of the football, he's our leading tackler as a freshman middle linebacker. And, what we've done with so many of these freshmen is, the plan was to try to play them particularly on one side of the football to where they didn't have to, have the challenge of playing both ways a whole lot. And that's something that's worked out for those guys. They've really blossomed because we've really allowed them to play on one side of the ball. They've practiced both sides of the ball, but we've really just had them play on Friday nights one side of the football. And they've blossomed in their role now in the last few weeks. Have grown to where, some of them like Braden Ford, you saw a little bit more offensively.
Yeah.
A kid like Savon Johnson, who's been, starting tight end fullback for us as a freshman. You saw him carry the ball some more the other night and scored his first touchdown. You got Bryson Caldwell's a kid nobody talks about. Has been our starting right guard every single game, and he has not hurt us one bit. Early in the season, I had different plans for, if he hurt us, we double team here, do this way. And I'd never had to use any of those. I mean, he's a young man that, physical kid that's a wrestler also that, has his business when he's been out there. Will Phillips has been a starter, done a really good job for us. Mylan Peters is another kid, and Mylan probably played a little more both sides of the football just because he spot played more on both sides. So he's played some DB, he's played some outside linebacker, been in at receiver for us, been a return man for us, and is a kid that has a ton of potential as well. So, got so many of those guys playing that are freshmen. And, we start, like I said, 6, 7 freshmen every game. And I know there's other teams out there that start 6, 7 freshmen, but I don't know that there's any other team starting 6, 7 freshmen this year that has 6 wins. So, goes to, to their credit, but also the credit of the older guys. And I'll tell you what, these junior seniors that have really been through the ringer, 23 straight losses, the Danville program being at a lower point than it's ever been, being a joke on the statewide level. It's great to see those kids have success.
Yes.
It's great to see those kids, get to experience winning and get to experience a community really backing them as a winner. I mean, that's been so good to see for kids. You mentioned Dairon Moody at left tackle for us, also plays some defensive line, has been Sasha Wade does so much for us on both sides of the football. And then in the kicking game, a kid like David, he does a great job for us on the offensive and defensive lines.
Yeah.
So, we've got a lot of seniors. Jacaven Walker in the last 2 weeks has really come on. 2 really good games back to back. Gavin Walker had his best game of the year. This last game. So we've got so many guys. Trendon Sellers, of course, as a junior, has done a good job for us both sides of the football and is such a tremendous athlete and does great in the return game. Has multiple return touchdowns this season. So, so many guys that have made a difference. And I could sit here and talk about everybody on the roster and just have your whole be talking about all the kids, but collectively it's just been so great to see these young men have success and like I said, have the community behind them for winning football games.
Hey, Coach, we love it when you all talk and take it because I don't prepare no questions. These are all just whatever comes to my mind. So if I ever get here and we're talking and I just go blank for a minute, You just start talking about whatever you want to, okay? You just bring up anything. But let's talk a little bit about you and your journey through football. I don't know if back when we used to do the podcast, we used to have the coaches on, and I think you were maybe in a dare at the time. But we always kind of do the history of the coach a little bit. So what's your journey in football look like? Where'd you start at coaching, and kind of how'd you get to where you're at now?
Well, I mean, I didn't spend a lot of time as an assistant coach before I became a head coach because, I did that at age 23. So, it was taboo at that time in 1999. Like I said, I was the only head coach under the age of 30. I mean, you didn't hire young head coaches back. So the fact that Casey County was in such a low spot, that's one of the only reasons I got the job, was really nobody else wanted it. So, I started there and would end up going back there, but I've also been head coach at Garrett County. I was there for 7 years, worked for a great principal who's superintendent there now named Kevin Stoll, who's one of my favorite people in education. Also worked at Woodford County, Louisville, Jeffersontown, and then Adair County as well before, taking this job at Danville, but worked at Casey twice, actually. So I came back to Casey in 2016 and took back over there and was there for a 7-year period at that time. And, kids there did a lot of good things and had great community support there. The community was wonderful there. And, had Josh Blevins as principal, Marion Souders as superintendent, who are two of my favorite people in education that are just wonderful administrators as well.
Well, Coach, one of the things that me and you might have in common is we have some Casey County roots or tradition. So did you ever play in the Casey County Flag Football League? Oh, did we lose you, Coach?
All right,
Jimmy.
so yeah, I think we lost him there for a second. His cat, I don't think he can hear anything. Coach, if you can see us here, just go ahead and come back into the link, exit out, and then you can come back in, and I'll put you back in through on it. But so there's little technical difficulties, Kenny, like we always do. And while you were doing that, I was trying to get back on to Instagram, and I still can't do it. So guess what? It is what it is. But we're going to try, Coach. Let's see if you're in here now.
Oh,
Coach, can you hear?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was getting ready to text. My bad, Coach. We're going to blame that on Jimmy. It's Jimmy's fault. It's Jimmy's fault. But anyway, I was saying one of the connections me and you have is the Casey County. We got a Casey County roots a little bit. So, did you ever play in the Casey County Flag Football League?
I did not. I think I was away when that was going on, but I heard all about it now. I heard all about the All-Stars that were a part of that league and all the Hall of Famers.
Well, listen, I am a legend. I'm just saying. There's still people down there that know all about cool Kenny G. I might not be able to run a route nowadays, but back in the day, I was all right. No. Anyway, Coach, I appreciate you for jumping in and joining us. But I do, I can't let you leave without putting you on the hot seat. I don't know if you've seen this or not, but the Kenny's Hot Seat Challenge.
Okay.
I look like Dallas Hatter on there, don't I, from my old cop outfit. So, all right, 2 questions. I'm gonna make it easy for you. Now, question number 1: who is your bestest friend in Casey County?
Would be Darren Summers.
Darren Summers,
longest tenured assistant that I've had. He was with me at multiple places. So he would definitely be my best friend in Casey County. Doubt. Yeah.
All right. No Chris Edwards, no Chad Baldock. No,
yeah. So Chris is one of Darren's really good friends.
So anyway, but all right. Question number 2, Coach, and this is easy. Terminology on your most complicated play call. So if I'm like, hey, Coach, give me your most complicated play call. X, Y, banana, zebra, jet, fly, Omaha. What are we calling?
It would probably be something like Beast, X Squeeze, Germany, and then I would tag multiple positions with things. We use a West Coast vernacular, so some of our plays get to be paragraphs, but yeah, that we have a ton of plays depending on tags that end up being about 20 words. Yeah,
but no fumble rooski, right?
No, no Fumble-Rooski. No. I'm a snub like the Fumble-Rooskies.
Hey, Coach, we appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming on the show, and we're definitely going to be seeing you soon again, and looking forward to it. And thank you for treating us so well, man. We really appreciate you.
Absolutely. Well, appreciate everything that you guys do for the kids in the schools in the 12th region. I think it's a great thing how you guys get out and cover everybody. So certainly appreciative of everything you guys bring to the table.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate
Jimmy,
you,
you got
Coach.
anything you want to add on there?
No, man. Like, Coach, we appreciate you coming on here, and sorry about the technical difficulties, but that's what kind of
That's
me
what
getting used to
live.
this
It's
stuff back
live.
here. So,
I love technology.
Hey,
Yeah.
he's also a UK fan, Coach. Just
Okay.
saying.
hey,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm about to be a Tennessee fan. So,
There you go.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. You have a great evening, sir.
You too. Let's go Ads.
thanks, Coach.
I almost said
Hey,
go Ads too.
You almost did say go ahead.
Go Ads. Which I mean, I do it for everybody. I mean, I just kind of I started going blank there for a minute with my questions. Coach's great interview. Oh man, awesome.
There's a lot of comments that were coming in, so I was going back and forth, and then I had to get the girls on, so they're in the background, so I kind of had to get them on. So, but yeah, man, like Coach Stonebraker is always good to talk to. So,
yeah, awesome. So we got the girls ready to roll.
Yeah, they're ready to go. So I
let's
sent them a
go.
message, and so we're joined now by the 45th District champions, Miss Raegan, Britt, and Ellery Taylor. How are you ladies?
Where are you guys at?
They turned the stadium lights off. So.
Oh,
They're sitting in the stadium.
all that money over there, and they can't let y'all under the lights for a minute.
No.
My goodness. Where are we heading? Are we going to Chick-fil-A or what's the celebration? You're 45th District champions, right?
Yeah, we're going home and going to bed. We're tired.
Yeah, me too. So.
Hey, I heard Raegan got the last score. She got you got the 7th score, there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they're tired.
We got to educate Jimmy a little bit. That's called goal, the 7th goal.
Well, that's typically wild basketball. So Hey, listen. It's everything's working good right now. So let's just jump on over and
yeah. Let me take this and run with it here real quick. And school night. Logan Young says school night. All right, guys. Go ahead and introduce yourself real quick. It doesn't matter which one wants to go. Go ahead. Go first.
Oh, so what? How should I just say my?
Yeah.
Did I just?
No.
There they are.
Oh, okay.
No, there we go. We're back.
Okay. Did I just say my name?
Yeah. You're live right now. Everybody's watching you right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm Raegan Britt. I'm a center midfielder for the Boyle County Lady Rebels soccer team.
I'm Ellery Taylor. I'm also center mid for the Lady Rebels.
All right. Awesome. Hey, listen, you guys have had a phenomenal season. Like there's no doubt, like phenomenal season. And I told someone the other day, I feel like an idiot because I've not been to one game. I've not really covered you guys the way I should. I got one of the best teams in the country right in my back door. So first off, I just want to apologize to you guys for that. I'm lazy. I got to do better. But anyway, hey, congratulations on your win tonight. Talk about your season a little bit. Did you guys kind of know you were going to be this good, or is this something that, hey, is just kind of happening?
Honestly, during preseason, it kind of hit me towards the end of preseason. We were doing a lot of scrimmaging, and we would ping the ball around. And I was like, oh wow, it's gonna be good. And then once we played our first couple games, I was like, oh wow, we're actually,
Yeah. I feel like being at practice and against season, we were able to recognize that we were actually going to be able to accomplish what we have so far and hopefully accomplish more.
All right. And yeah, you're right. You've got a lot more to go. I mean, you're district champions, but listen, just because you're the best area doesn't mean you're going to win the region. You've got to take care of business, right? And that's one of the things about having you on tonight was I was a little worried just because I'm like, I don't want to be the jinx because you're coming on after a game, win or lose. So I was like, okay, I hope that I'm not the reason that, something happens. But anyway, what's your focus going into next week? When is the region tournament, and what do you got to do to win the region here in the 12th?
So the region tournament is next week. Coach Dean will go for the draw on Friday to see if we play our first game Monday or Tuesday. And then with the region championship,
I think the championship will be on Thursday.
Yeah.
I just don't know when the first like 2 rounds.
Where's that region held at this year?
it's at our place.
Oh, so hey, listen, that's not bad, is it?
No.
So hey, listen, you're at Boyle County, and Boyle County is mostly known for what sport?
Football.
Football. How does it feel to be the best team in Boyle County right now?
We love to give the football coaches a hard time about.
So Haddix might be recruiting some of you guys to come over there and play.
You never know, I guess.
All right, so you all had a big matchup. Was Sacred Heart? Was it last week?
Yes.
How focused were you guys for that? And I mean, that was an opportunity. I mean, a lot of people were talking about it, and I can't remember what we were doing, but people were kind of like sending me messages, or like they were interacting with me about you all playing this game, and that was a huge game for the state of Kentucky. So what was your all's thought process going into it and during the game, and how did it feel to win that one?
Honestly, like Coach said, we went into that game like we're gonna play how we played. It don't matter how the outcome is, but we're gonna see if we can compete with one of the top teams, not only in the state but in the nation. And we did. We played our game.
All right, hey, you guys won, and that's all you do is win. That's like, isn't that a song? Like all I do is win, or something like that.
It's yeah. So they're 20. Are you 21-0-1? Is that's your record, right?
Yes.
That's I don't think there's ever been a Boyle County team go undefeated. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think there is. So that's quite an accomplishment. I mean, I think Kenny, we were actually on the live show last Sunday, I believe, and somebody put in the comments was like, why ain't we got the girls soccer team on? So
hey, listen, why we got you on now? Which we was going to try to get the whole team, but sometimes it's very difficult, right? So
Yeah.
We settled for you guys. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. You all are the best. You are our favorites. How about that? Does that work?
Yes, that works.
So Kenny, Coach Dean, he's kind of making a name for himself around the 12th region. So, you interviewed him for 12th. I mean, he's coming off a 12th region softball championship.
Oh, wait. Let me talk to you a little bit about Coach Dean. So at the softball, look at them. They're like, oh no.
They know.
So at the softball tournament, they win, and I go up to him. I say, "Congratulations, Coach." He looks at me and goes, "Who are you?" And I was like, "Okay." I said, "12th Region Sports," and he said, "Well, thanks for covering us." And none. I was like, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Like it's hard sometimes, but it was a good joking banter backwards and forwards. It wasn't bad. You know what I mean? It was just us kind of. He made sure he's like, I didn't mean nothing by that, and I was like, all right, man. It's cool. It was just us having fun. But what's it like to play for Coach Deem and the success he's had? You know what? 400 or no? Is he the coach?
Winningest coach, I think.
Yeah, got his 400th win back when we played Danville in the Constitution Cup.
Okay, and so talk about Coach Deem for a minute, and keep it good. Keep it good.
He's watching. He might be watching. So
so I have played for Coach Deem since the 7th grade, when I started JV. So since I was like 13 or 14 years old, and I'm 18 now. So he's been my coach for a long time, and he's just a great person, a great human being, a great coach overall. He's always there for us. I know that his door is always open if we need him, and it just helps that he tries to like establish personal connections with his players to make sure that we're always okay, not just while we're on the field but off the field as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about you guys for a minute. Let's get away from the sports for a little bit. What do you all do for fun? What's your fun stuff? Like, what do you do for fun? Oh no.
Look, that might not be good. Listen, we're live, girls.
We're live.
We like to go to Chili's and eat. We really just
Chili's?
Chili's.
yesterday, the past like 2 days, we've gone to
Cracker Barrel, McDonald's, Huddle House, and Chili's. We had Chili's for dinner and then Huddle House for breakfast this morning. Yeah.
Look, I'm about some Huddle House, but the Chili's, man, all that seasoning and stuff they put on there. Whoo.
I love Chili's.
Listen, Danville don't have Chili's, so where did you have to go to Chili's to get it?
In Nicholasville.
Oh, Nicholas. Yeah, that's true.
Let me ask you a question. Do you guys watch The Office?
No.
Oh, never mind. I forget my age so much. Gosh, I'm such a loser. Anyway, that you need to watch it sometimes because their favorite place
I
to
don't
eat
watch
is
it.
is Chili's. So anyway, all right. So you all go out to eat for fun.
Yeah. All the time. Yes.
All right. So
Jeez.
what's your favorite subject in school? PE?
I guess I would say like math.
Okay.
Smart kids. My favorite one was the one when I got to go home. I'll tell you a funny story. One time I was in U.S. government and I was either a freshman or a sophomore, and I think my average in there was like 13%. Yeah.
Jeez.
And it was at the end of the year. So I just got to where I would go in and I would just go to sleep every day. Well, one day, this is the last block of the day, right? One day I woke up and everybody's gone and the teacher's just sitting there looking at me. She was like 80-year-old. She's just sitting there looking at me and the buses were leaving. She let me sleep through like going home.
Oh.
I probably deserved it.
Wow.
But all right. Do you guys have plans after? Is there a chance that you might want to play soccer past high school, or what's college look like for you guys?
This past summer I committed to play at Center College.
Ooh, definitely a smart.
He ain't
kid.
going very far.
You're definitely a smart kid. She's staying at home.
I really don't know what I want to do, whether I want to play soccer or not, but I'm looking more at schools further away.
Okay, you.
She don't want to be around here.
No.
All right. Well, I'm trying not. I shouldn't bring up Kyler, but I'm going to because, like, Kyler leaves on Thursday night or Friday night, and I don't see him till Monday morning, usually on the weekends. So I imagine that when he gets a chance to go to school, he's going to go somewhere so far off that I'll never see him much. But it is what it is. So, all right. So, Jimmy, do you have anything you want to ask the young ladies?
No, you're about to do the Kenny's hot seat challenge.
Oh man, Kenny's hot seat challenge.
But first, I mean, look at the picture. Like, I mean,
yeah, that's my Halloween outfit from. All right, so I don't have any good questions. Man, I do. I never prepare for these shows. Just so you all know, I never.
This is the one time where he's. This is the one time where he can't figure anything out. You know, on the live show Sunday night that they're definitely going to be.
I got one. This is going to be the weirdest question you ever asked in your life. Do you all like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
Yes.
Okay. Are you more jelly or more peanut butter?
Jelly.
Peanut butter.
Oh.
Always more jelly. It's got to be more jelly. Always. All right. We're going, since you all love food, we're just going all food questions.
Oh, let's do it.
Toast. Is toast better with butter or jelly?
Butter.
I always do both. I do butter and jelly.
At the same time?
I think we need to have like cinnamon toast. Like there needs to be some sort of like.
It's the flavor of toast.
All right. So if you're all going out to eat as a team, who's the one person you're not letting pick the location? Like, no, we're not. You're not going where they want to go.
Kate settles.
Okay. All right. All right. But listen, we appreciate you guys being on. Do you all have any shout outs you want to throw out to anybody, or I love you, mom and dad, or anything like that?
Dad's watching and coach is probably watching. So
I guess we'll just shout out our team because we couldn't be where we are without them. They're all amazing. The team chemistry is great, and I think we're all super close and just love each other. So love y'all. Yeah, we love.
Hey, listen, you guys are awesome, and what you all have done this year is phenomenal. You're a great team, and again, I wish a lot of more of the media people locally, including myself, would have followed you or put more emphasis on what you all have been able to do. So don't ever let that stuff, and I know you all don't ever let that stuff bother you, because what you're all doing is remarkable, and keep it up. Don't, hey, all gas, no brakes, right?
That's right.
No, listen. So I always tell all the teams that I talk to, I said, this win's really good tonight, right? But you know what it means tomorrow?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. It's back to work. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for coming on. And if you ever need us for anything, tag us, hit us up, and say, hey, where you at? Let us know when you play again, and I'm gonna make Jimmy come.
Listen,
No,
look,
I'll
we gotta get somewhere, because they might be the first team to get the 12th Region Cup that we got started this year.
So we started something this year called the Apex Cup, which is it goes to the best overall athletic department. Well, golf and soccer will be the first two people that get points put into the system. So, like for girls soccer, it looks like you guys are going to be the #1 team, and those points will go into that. So at the end of the year, we're going to get like this big cup, like this big trophy, like the Stanley Cup, and we're going to take it to the school, and they get to hold on to it for a year. I think it's a cool idea, but we'll see.
As long as they get a picture with it, because they're seniors, they won't get to see it sitting there.
So anyway, thank you guys very much for coming on. Eric Bird's Eye View says he will be there. So he'll be there taking pictures. But anyway, thank you guys. Y'all have a great evening, all right?
Thank you too.
See you, ladies.
Bye. Bye.
Great interview, Jimmy. Great interview.
Yeah, that was a.
Our internet was going backwards and forwards a little bit, so
yeah. So I've noticed it's kind of it might be my internet, but I think I figured it out. But no, we talked about this. I think earlier this week. We're like, and I texted you. I said, they play on Wednesday night. They play in the district championship Wednesday night, and you said 12th Region curse. I was like, hope not. So
no, man, I was worried. But
no, that's great. That's astounding. I mean, they're 21 and 0 and 1, and that's it is kind of we kind of feel for us we should have been covering them more. And I know we try to touch a little bit on for soccer on boys and girls both sides, and then volleyball as well. So it's like you said, it's kind of hard for us all to get out to everything, but I'm going to try to make it a point to get to the regional tournament since it's at Boyle, and to know that now it's at Boyle. So.
Yeah, we need to. We definitely need to look at and see what times are played and try to get to some teams, and as we grow, it'll get better. But man, what a great interview, great girls. They were fun. Sometimes it's a little harder when everything's delayed on my end. I'm trying to read lips and try to follow everything, So, but I mean, that was a great interview. Two great interviews tonight. Great interviews tonight. Coach Stonebraker was awesome. Young ladies were awesome, fun. I enjoy the player interviews because you can have a little fun with them, and
I think that was the first time you were unprepared for a question there on Kenny's hot seat.
Oh no, I never have any questions. I'm a firm believer in winging it and just whatever comes off the top of my head, because because it's the weirdest and oddest, and you never know. If I prepare, it's going to be way too much. Real quick, Jimmy, let's throw up our players of the week here. Let's go through them real quick while we got the coaches and players show here. Look at here, Austin Lawless from Somerset. Bartley Law Office. Daryl Yancey from Boyle County had another great week. Bryce Floyd, awesome week for Lincoln County, man. 3 touchdowns, 3 block kicks. So he had a great week. Jacaven Walker, junior or senior, I think, for Danville. Also had another good week. Danville had 2 or 3 players that had good weeks. So we kind of, was splitting hairs there. And Reese Garrett from Wayne County, which Wayne County's athlete or player of the week is always brought to you by State Farm.
And another technical difficulty is I think Kenny's camera froze. So I'm going to try my best to kick him out. Kenny, if you can hear me, just go ahead and reboot, come back in. So there we go.
One of those nights, just one of those nights.
Hey,
Bro.
listen. Hey, listen. Kick it back out. Kick it back in. You know, listen. Technology is always. It's when you rely on technology for a lot of things, though. I mean, that's the way the world is now. So
It is what it is. It's just the internet, man. Until we can move into whatever NASA's using
oh
or
yeah,
the
oh yeah,
government, we'll be good. But
definitely.
Jimmy, I think we covered about everything, man. We talked about some of the games coming up. We'll be at Pulaski, South Laurel. Hopefully, I don't have to work too late and I can get there. Might not get there by kickoff, but I'll get there before the end of the game. Sure.
I'll be there by kickoff.
Yeah, definitely. And Tessa will be there. He's covering the cheer. So there's some weird sound that comes through every now and then. It's
yeah.
I think the whole Instagram's messing it all up, man.
Well, no, I don't have it connected to Instagram anymore. So it did this last week too. So it very well could be my internet or my iPad. So I'm hoping I'm gonna go back and watch it and make sure it didn't go through. But I'm gonna throw up the game preview just one real time before we.
Yeah. Mercer at Lexington Catholic, Boyle at Russell, South Laurel at Pulaski, our Apex game of the week. Clay at McCray Central should be a good game. Bardstown at Garrett. Don't know a whole lot about Bardstown.
Like Bardstown's played almost they play like 3 or 4 12th region teams so far.
Okay. Webb DuBose, Danville, very interesting game. North Laurel at Southwestern, very interesting game. So, again, tonight, if you guys didn't see, we had Coach Stonebraker on, and we had 2 Boyle County soccer ladies on, Raegan, Britt, and
Ellery
Taylor. So there was a good interview, great interviews. Wayne, who Boyle County got this week? Russell's starting quarterback's been out from what I know, so I imagine that game will be over with pretty quick. So,
oh yeah.
Boyle's looking like the number 1 team in that district. Lincoln 2, Russell 3, Wayne probably 4 at the moment is what I'm guessing.
Right. And Taylor County dropped out of that district this year, so they were there last year. So
yeah. Well, it's been a good show, Jimmy. I said I got my secret items, and I'm gonna start putting like what do they call them, Easter eggs in the background. You know what I mean? So
yeah, you're
maybe up there.
What? Yeah. What's that? Is that a bowling pin?
That's a bowling pin. Wait, go ahead and pop that back up there real quick. Right there, Saturday, October 11th, starting at doors open 9 a.m. The 12th Region Sports Singles Shootout Bowling Tournament for high school bowlers. Looking forward to that. There's going to be qualifying. The top 8 and the boys and the girls advance to a tournament. Goodness gracious. Tournament style event where they go head to head, winner, move on. And really excited about that. Got some pretty cool trophies. Danville Bowlerama's hosting that. So, quick question: who is our sister district? I have no idea, brother. None. I pay attention. Lincoln, Boyle, and them.
It's no, on top of my head, I'm sitting here thinking it should be the district that has Perry County Central in it. I think whoever's in whatever district that is.
I'm not for sure, to be honest with you. I don't keep, you know me, I don't keep up with it outside of our area.
That's weird when it gets those sister district, all that stuff. It gets way too complicated. That's a question for Zach Cooley.
You can't even go on there and look and see who the sister district is.
Yeah.
I can't say nothing tonight. But anyway, all right, Jimbo. I guess that's be it for the show tonight, man. We ran all the bad guys off. Nobody comment.
Yeah, we ran all the bad guys. That's all right.
Ran all the bad guys off. So anyway, Jimmy, any last thoughts before we close the coach's show down for this Wednesday night?
Nope. Everyone, make sure to tune into our Twitter or Facebook and Instagram. We're going to share stuff all week, and
Got to drop
appreciate
our
you guys watching.
traffic. Yeah, I will be at South Laurel, Pulaski, Friday night. I'm undecided next week. It's down to 2 games. I have had some people reach out to me and asked for me to keep it originally as planned. So we will see. Make that decision after this weekend. And so always remember, you can watch us here on Facebook. We got our live show on Sunday nights, which is the total nonsense of whatever it is we do. But anyway, Jimmy, I guess, man, if that's it, it's time to. I got some more work to need to do. I got some actual work I got to do that I didn't do before the show, so I got to make up for it now.
Yeah. Well, you go do that. Make that 12,000 sports money. So.
All right, then. We'll see you guys until Sunday night. Have a good one.
Appreciate you guys.
Somerset cheer!